Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Emmanuel here from Windev Digital Skills, and I'm excited to have you back on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to build a website from scratch for beginners. It's going to be step by step, meaning that anybody can build a website today. I mean anybody. When I mean anybody, I mean anybody who can type on Microsoft Word. Anybody who can do simple spreadsheet can actually build a website. You don't need to know any coding. You don't need to learn programming. You just need to know how to type, drag and drop, and you are fine. All right. So I'm going to be showing you step by step how to build a website on WordPress. All right. It's going to be practical. It's going to be step by step. And at the end of this video, you will know exactly. You will have a website at the end. If you follow every step I'm going to outline here, by the end of this video, you will have yourself a website. You already know that a website is central to everything you do online. From your blogging, you want to be a blogger, you need a website. You need an online shop, you need a website, all right? You want to open a business to let people know what you are doing, you need a website. So a website is central to so many things. You want to do affiliate marketing, most of the platform will ask you for your website, all right? So learning how to build a website can actually take you far when it comes to online business, making money online, or creating something that the world, the entire world will interact with. And I'm sure you already know, if you don't know it now, that your website is the only place you have total control. That's the only place you are fully in control, all right? Every other place you are a third party, all right? And they can tell you what to do and how to do it. For instance, if you go to social media, the owners of the social media platform will tell you how to use it and what do's and don'ts. You know, but on your website, you are the grandmaster. Whatever you like, you do. However you want to create your content, all right? Whatever you put there is there for you. And anytime you like, you can pull it down. So that is why you need to learn how to build a website. And I'm going to be showing you step by step. If you are not yet subscribed, click on that subscribe button now so that you become subscribed, so that you get notifications when we release our video. That being said, let's go and see how to build a website from scratch, step by step. Okay, guys, the first thing you need before you can build a website is a domain name. Now, before you can build a website, there are several things you need. Three, actually, that are most important. Number one is the domain name. Number two is the hosting. Number three is the content management system, right? The domain is the address of your website. You are going to pay for that. You will buy it from the registrars who register domain. Number two is the hosting, where the content of your website will sit. It's like a house. You know, inside your house, you have your chairs, your tables, and other things, the sofa. All these things are like content sitting inside your house. So your host is like the house. That is where your content is sitting. And it's like a space you are buying, actually. You are buying a space in a server somewhere. I don't want to bug you with the technical jargon. So I just know that you need to buy hosting for your content, and that is you're going to pay for it. All right. So the first thing we're going to do before we begin is to buy our domain and our hosting before we can proceed to installing the WordPress and creating our website. This is very simple. Like I told you, it's not something complicated. It's something that anybody can do. Just follow me step by step, and before you know it, you have yourself a website. All right. So to buy our domain, we're going to be going to Namecheap, all right? I'll leave a link behind, in the description, how you can actually get your domain. In fact, you can get your domain from Namecheap and your domain and hosting, all right? So let's go to namecheap.com. There you can get your domain and hosting. Okay, so this is it. So Namecheap is a web hosting and also web registrar. They register website, they register domain name, and they also host your content. So the first thing is to go to hosting. So under hosting, we go to shared hosting. So like I said, I'm going to leave the link, and once you land here, you're going to see land just here, and of course you go to hosting and shared hosting. So there are different kind of hosting, but for now, stick with shared hosting, all right? For several reasons. Like I said, this is going to be straightforward, step by step. Don't need to bore you with so many information. You want to get, you want to see how websites are built. You want to build your website, so you don't need too much talk. So go to shared hosting. So when you get to shared hosting, all right, you're going to see the prices. You see the prices. there are three plans here: the Stellar Plus, and the Stellar Business. Right? I will advise you start with the least, even though they say this is most popular. All right, they say this is popular, but I want to advise you to start with this. Why? When you're building a website for the first time, you're starting out, you start small. You can now scale, as your audience and your traffic increase. So for now, this is fine, right? This Stellar plan is fine, and you can see what it contains. Domain name. There's a free domain name here in case you want to choose any of these extensions, all right? They are not popular extensions, but they're just offering it for free. But of course, we're not going to use any of these because we're building something for business and something that will last. Okay? It's not as if this will not last, but we need something that can be something that can be validated, something that people will want to interact with. You want to use a .com. .com is much more recommended for business. All right, so let me not bore you. So we have 3 websites. So this particular plan can take up to 3 websites, and you have 20 gigabytes of solid state drive storage. So and you also have free CDN. So this plan is good for you. This plan is very, very okay for a start. And you can see the amount, $1.58 per month. And if you multiply by 12, you get the amount. So we can just choose this as a get started. All right, here we're going to be prompted to include our domain. All right, if you already have a domain, you will just add existing. But since we don't have a domain, we're going to choose new. So it's already defaulting new. So new domain. Now we're going to search for the domain we want to register. All right, so here we'll type and search for the domain. Okay, let's say I want to register Inspire Wealth, right? Inspire. Let's say this is what I want to register. If I check, they say this one has been taken. If this has been taken, that means I need to add something to it if I still want to maintain this name. So here is where you check whether a domain is available or not. Right? This is where you check whether a domain is available or not. Okay, so here you are checking whether the domain, because for you to build a website, like I said, you need a domain name. So once you type the name you have chosen, the platform will let you know whether it's available. If it's been taken, they will let you know. All you need to do is if you want to maintain that name, to add something to it that will allow you still maintain that name, all right? If not, you choose a different name. Is that okay? Let's say I add Africa to this, right? Okay, inspirewealthafrica.com. They say this has been taken too, all right? So what if I just add inspirewealthafrica.ng.com? Now, in choosing a domain, there are several things you consider, which we might not go in detail here, all right? But the first thing is that you want to choose a domain that is related to your business. If you already have a business name, it's good you use that business name. But if the domain of your business has already been taken, the name has already been taken, you want to add something that is related so that when people are searching for you online, they'll be able to get you without stress. You also choose something that will be easy to pronounce, something that is not too hard for people to pronounce, because people will search for you, all right? So that's another thing. And there are several other things you need to consider, but these ones are very important. One, choose something related to your business, whether it's your business name or you want to choose another name, but it's something related to the business you are doing, okay? Something that will help help people find it, because another thing is search engine optimization. When people are looking for things online, they search for keywords. Those keywords can also help bring people to your business if you add it to your domain name, all right? Another thing is that your domain name should be something that can be pronounced. It should not be hard. It should not be difficult. It should not be complicated, all right? It should be something that people can easily pronounce and easily, easily pronounce, all right? So that it's not confusing. So let's say I'm using this Inspire Wealth Africa NG. I just added NG to it just because the other one was not available, right? So let's say we're using this. They say this is available, and you can see the .com. The .com is just $8.98. $8.98. It will renew at $9.48. So there are some discounts they are offering here, and this is one of the cheapest actually. If you go online, this is one of the cheapest domain price you're going to see for .com. It's very cheap actually, very, very cheap. All right, and that's why no wonder they are called name cheap. Okay, but they are very reliable. You can actually trust Namecheap to give you the best. So once you are done with this, the next thing is to scroll down and click on this button. Scroll down, you will see connect to hosting. Of course, they are showing you your price, the amount of money you are going to spend. So you say connect to hosting. So once you click on connect to hosting, look at it. The next thing is that your price will now populate. That's the domain plus the hosting. Both of them will give you this amount. And of course, there's an ICANN fee. This ICANN fee is for the body responsible for registration of domain, the international body responsible for that. They collect the 0.18 every year. So once you register a domain, this body will charge you $0.18 on each domain, and it's a yearly charge. But don't be scared, it's just a little amount, just 18 cents. It's not anything serious. Okay, so your total amount you are spending for the domain and hosting is $27.60. All right, $7.60. What do? You add to cart. You click on add to cart. Right, click on add to cart to proceed. Okay, so click on add to cart to proceed. Then here you're going to check. So the ICANN fee is here. This is your total. Now there's something I want to let you know. Namecheap provides what is called domain privacy. Domain privacy is protecting your information, because there's information you're going to give Namecheap concerning who you are, your business, your address, your phone number, and everything, which is very critical to this website, because those information are personal information. If there's no domain privacy, those information are going to be available to everybody who goes online to search, right? Who goes online to search on Whois database. There's something called Whois database. If you go to Whois database, you can check for any website. Let me show you now before we proceed. Whois. Whois is a database that stores information about every domain registered and hosted online. Let's say we want to even check for Namecheap, right? Namecheap. Want to see their details. When was the first time this website was registered and all that. So you can see that Namecheap was first registered on 11th of August, year 2000. It's a long time. I told you they've been around for so long and they've been doing a lot. So that's over 20 years ago. And their website will expire, their domain will expire on the 11th of August, 2026. Okay? It was updated on 10th of October, 2021. So this is Whois database, and it's like that for every domain. So you can check out any domain you like to see their details. This is their name, withheld for, this one is withheld for privacy purposes, so they withheld their name. They don't want you to see their details. That is what they're going to offer you. They're offering you to, protect your information. All right, organization, privacy service provided by withheld. So they also withheld this one, street. You can see what is here, right? Everything. So with this information, you cannot, because the essence of domain privacy is to ensure that your private information is protected from hackers and people who go online looking for who to devour. All right, so they make sure that they protect you. So they give you domain privacy. By the time you register this domain and you come here and check, the only information you see is Namecheap information that they can use to contact Namecheap, not you, right? Your information will not be available to the public. So that being said, that's what they're offering you, and they say it's free forever. This domain privacy is free forever. That's one of the reasons you want to use Namecheap, and that's why I'm using Namecheap to actually teach you this, to let you know that this is something you want to, use, because it's very good. Namecheap is very good. There are several other ones, but Namecheap is very, very good. All right. So next, so everything is, all your information are here, and your total amount is here. There are other things, but don't bother about this one. Just leave this one. They also give you a free SSL for the first year, right? Site security made simple. That's your SSL. So you're not paying this amount. They are giving it to you for the first 1 year. Is free, and it's free for all the 3 websites that will be on this your host that you are buying. All right. So it's from next year you can now pay for it. All right. So now, once everything is done, all right, you have checked, you are not enabling another thing. All you need to do is to confirm your order. If there's any promo code, they are running any promo at this time. I can't find any now. They are not running any promo as far as I know. All you need to do is now to confirm your order, right? Confirm your order. Now, once you confirm your order, the platform will prompt you to sign up or sign in. Now, because you are a new user, you're going to sign up. So you click on sign up, enter your address, your name, your information, and everything, and you can now pay. You can now add your card details and pay, right? So that is how to buy your domain and host them. That's the first thing you need to do before you can start building your website. Is that okay? So once you sign up, let's say you confirm the order. So let me still take you further. So let's say you confirm the order, right? Confirm the order. The next thing they're going to ask for is either you log in or you sign up, right? You log in or you create an account. So for you, your account is new, you're going to create an account. For the person who already has an account, you just sign in, right? So you choose a username, you choose a password and confirm it. You add your first name, you add your last name, you add your email address, okay? Once that is done, you create your account and continue. Once you create this account and continue, what will happen is that you will now be taken to where you will add your address, the address of your business and other information. Then you can now confirm the order further and add your card details, right? And once the money is deducted, your information will be sent to you. So you get a mail from Namecheap telling you this is your website details. There, you will see your cPanel detail and cPanel login details, which we are going to be using to install our WordPress. So we are done with buying domain and hosting. All right, so complete the process and get your email. Then we shall continue to go to our cPanel. So the email they are going to send you, the heading will be your website details from Namecheap. You're going to see it. They will also ask you to verify your email. That email will also come to you as you verify your email address. It's very, very important. If you don't verify your email address, your domain may be restricted. So you need to verify that. Just to click on a link and verify your email address. Then the next thing is will now come to log into our cPanel, which details they will provide to you. All right, they will provide that details to you. So just look out for that mail, and it's instant. Once you complete the transaction, these emails will be sent to you. Okay, so from there now we are moving to log into our. So let's assume that you have completed the transaction and you have gotten your email. So we are now going to log into our cPanel. All right, we're going to log into our cPanel. Okay, guys. So having received your email from Namecheap, you are going to see like I said, you're going to receive like 2 or 3 emails, but there's a particular one you need to look at for, the one that has your website details. That one has your website details. So that one, you will find the details of your cPanel. It will give you your cPanel username and the password. All right, so you need to key in your username and your password here to be able to log into your cPanel, right? In case you are using dynamic network, that means your IP address is not stable. That means the dynamic IP address, you might encounter some challenges like the IP address changing and the platform logging you out. It's actually for security purpose. All you need to do is to just do live support. All right, just chat Namecheap and they will give you a link that you can use to log in without stress. It doesn't take, just within 2 minutes they will answer you, and so just let them know that you're using dynamic IP address and it's affecting your logging in. All right, that's actually because of security, because the platform is very secure. Any single IP address change, they will lock the platform and allow you to log in again. So that is a common issue that you may experience. Once you experience it, just use the live support. Scroll down on Namecheap website and you'll see live support. Let me just show you. Here. Let's say Namecheap. Let me show you what it is. It's a simple process. It's not going to take up to 5 minutes and you're good. Look at it here. This is live. Go to live chat. Once you click on this, you provide them with your information. They will just give you a link. Once you tell them that you are finding challenge logging into your cPanel because of IP address change, you know what to do. They'll give you the link and you'll be fine. All right. So this is very, very important. This is very, very important that you go ahead and do it. All right. So once you are done with this, the next thing is to. So this is it. We are inside our cPanel. Yes, we have logged into our cPanel. If you have logged in correctly, this is what you should be seeing. So this is your cPanel, or you can call it your control panel, right? Your control panel. This is your control panel. And this is a very, very important place. Here is where you control everything about the website, all right? Note that this is different from your WordPress backend, which we are going to see how to get to as we proceed. Here, you can even delete. Somebody who has access to this can actually delete your website. If anybody has access to these details, they can actually delete your website. So nobody should have access to your cPanel, username, or password. It's very, very important. So once you get to your cPanel, what do? You scroll down to Softaculous. You will see a heading, Softaculous app installer. Let me see what they have here. Right. Softaculous app installer. This is it here. So once you get here, you locate WordPress. So the content management system we're using is called WordPress. I told you there are three things. You need a domain, you need hosting, which we bought, from Namecheap, and now we are looking for the third one, which is the software, the content management system we're going to use to build the website. And in this case, we are using WordPress. There are several other content management systems, like you can see here. There's Joomla, there's Abanteca, there's PHP, BB, SMF, OpenRelay, so many of them actually. But our concern is on WordPress, all right? So just click on WordPress now. Click on WordPress to install WordPress, okay? So you will see install now. Install now. You will see it install now. Just click on it. Install now. So here now, you're going to select the particular domain you want to install your WordPress. If you don't have any other domain, of course you don't have, because I know it's just one, you just registered, because this is for beginners from scratch. So you are not expected to have any other website. So the domain you have already registered will appear here. And please ensure it's on HTTPS. Ensure that it's on HTTPS. It's very, very important. They may tell you after adding this that the platform is not recognizing your HTTP. It's because it's being installed. It normally takes some hours after you have bought your domain for Namecheap to install your SSL, which is what is responsible for this HTTPS. It's for your security of the site, so that you can do transactions there without anybody worrying about it, especially when you are running something like an e-commerce store. If you are running an e-commerce store, you don't want to have a website that does not have this key. This key, if it doesn't have it, that means your site is not secure. Nobody will want to do anything on your site. So that's why the SSL is very, very important. What Namecheap is giving us is called Commodore. Commodore is one of the best SSL that you can have. So they will install it, and of course, choose HTTPS here. Then select the particular domain you want to install the website, okay? Select the domain. I will select the domain later, okay? I'll select the domain here. So let me select the domain now. Okay, I've selected the domain. And of course, this one is populated automatically. So the latest version of WordPress will be populated automatically here, so you don't need to do anything here. The next thing is to give your site a name. What's the name of the site, all right? It can be the name of the business. Let's say this one is Inspire Words. That's the name of the site, right? And the description, you can say your home of luxury, right? And wealth education. So this is a blog about luxury and wealth education. Let me just leave it like this. Now this site description you can always change. It's not, you can always edit it. Even this you can edit. All right, you can edit it when you get to the back end of your WordPress. So even if you don't know what to write here, you can leave them blank and leave them the way they are. No issue. You can always edit. Okay. Enable multi-site WPMU. No, just leave it the way it is. Disable WordPress clone. Leave it the way it is. Don't touch it. It's okay. Then the next one is that you're going to set your admin password and username. Admin username, admin password. And make sure it is 100 over 100. That's my recommendation. That you always make it 100 over 100 to make it very secure. You can see the mixture, upper letter, special character, upper letter. So you mix uppercase and lowercase and special character. By the time you mix them, you should be able to get 100 over 100. And once you do that, that's fine. Then here, admin name, please don't leave it at admin. Admin is too common. People can, use this to, hack into your website, look for a unique name and add here. All right? Look for a unique name and add here, and choose your password. So I'm going to do the same thing now. I'm going to add my admin name and choose a password. All right. Okay, guys, I've chosen my password, and you can see mine is 100 over 100. All right. So ensure that it is 100 over 100 so that it's very strong. You can see the green bar. All right, it's to the end. It's 100 over 100. Then this one is very, very important. Your admin email. This admin email is the email address you wish to receive communication from WordPress. So whatever email address that is convenient for you for WordPress to send you information, put that email address here. By default, you are going to say admin@thatyourdomain.com. Please delete whatever you see there and put your normal email address there, because WordPress is going to be sending you some email, and some of them might be very, very important and critical. So that's why you want to choose something that is very, very, something you have access to, all right? So change your email and put the email address that you can access at all times. Preferably your Gmail address, right? Your Gmail address, you can always access it, so put it here, okay? The next thing is to choose your language. It's already English, so whichever country you are in, choose your preferred language, okay? If it's English or French or whatever language, choose your language. Then this one is limit login attempts. Limit login attempts, yes, check it. Classic editor, check it too, it's okay. Then advanced, open this advanced option. Under advanced option, you're going to see disable update notification email. Don't disable, leave it. Auto upgrade WordPress plugin, yes. Auto upgrade WordPress themes. Don't check this one, because when a website when the theme is upgraded, all right, I'm going to tell you what the theme is all about, but just know that the theme is what determines how the website looks, whether physically, all right, even internally, all right. The theme is like the skeleton and also the furnishing of the website. So the theme determines the shape and sizes and colors on everything on the website. So when you auto-upgrade it, it's possible that it can break the website. There might be some issues. So it's better, before you upgrade a website, ensure that backups have been done and everything is in order before you do. So that you don't want to leave it as auto. The plugins can be upgraded automatically. That one is okay. But the theme, please don't do it automatically. Do it manually. All right? It's better. Then auto-upgrade, do not auto-upgrade. Yes, upgrade to minor version. No, choose this one. Upgrade to any latest version, major as well as minor. Then backup location, default. Then automated backup. Automated backup, say yes. You can say once in a month. Then backup rotation, we can choose 3. Right? So these are okay. These are okay. We choose 3. All right. So after that, after choosing this information, the next thing is to install our WordPress. Right? This is themes, or we're not going to choose themes here. There's a particular theme we're going to be using. So let's get inside first. So leave this one the way they are and go straight to install. You just click install. You can also choose to email installation details. If you want them to email your installation details to you, you can add your email address, right? So that they will email the installation details to you. Okay? So like I've just done, added email address. Then after that, you will just click install. Take that, and it will just install. It takes few minutes. Well, it's not even up to a minute. Sometimes like 60 seconds, sometimes like 30 seconds. Sometimes, but maximum it shouldn't be up to 1 minute. Okay, so it's done. So you can see, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. So what we have successfully done is to install our WordPress, right? This WordPress is the software, the content management system that we're going to use to build the website. Without the CMS, we're not going to be able to build a website. We bought a domain, we bought hosting, and now we've installed our content management system. Now, if you look at what happened here, WordPress has been successfully installed so this is your domain, right? This is your administrative URL. Administrative URL is the back end of the website. So anytime you want to log in to the WordPress back end of any website, is the domain of that website /wp-admin. That's what will take you to the back end. And of course, once you get there, you're going to put your username and the password. Remember, the username and password you created is for WordPress. The first one you created is for, the first one that was given to you by Namecheap is the C panel, that's the control panel. This one now, you created it yourself and it's for the WordPress. Then the one you created when you were buying domain and hosting is for Namecheap. If you want to log into Namecheap account. So please take note of all this. Take note of it because there are several passwords and username. You may be confused as I'm trying to ensure that you understand, what you are doing. Okay, it's very, very important. Then of course, storing your password is better written. You have a jotter or a diary where you write the password and the username so that you don't forget. Because if you put it in your brain, you might forget. We're all busy, distracted with so many things. You cannot be keeping things in your brain. Okay, allow your brain for processing. So jot it down inside your jotter and make sure that nobody has access to that jotter. It's only you. All right, it's only authorized persons that have access. So let's check the front end and the back end. So let's say we check the front. Of course, the front will be blank. There's nothing there, but it will show us at least that we have started something. Okay, so you can see Inspire World, your home of luxury and wealth education. Hello world, welcome to. So this is the front end of the website. Let's now see the back end where we're supposed to work. So this is the back end. This is the back end of the website, which will give more. This is where you're going to be able to edit. This is where you're going to be able to start designing, adding things to your website. You can see the back end. So this is the back end of WordPress. This is the back end of WordPress. And of course, if you're going to use WordPress, you must understand this back end because this back end is that is the control panel of WordPress. Like we have control panel of the website. This one now is the control panel of the WordPress. All right. So here, let's go through the menu, the dashboard, so that we'll try to understand it, even though they may not make much sense to you until you start using them. Let me just run through them one by one. You have, after home, you have updates. Updates is where if there's any update, it will appear here. Anything that needs to be updated on the site to appear here. Then your post. Post is your blog post. That's when you write an article that you're going to publish on your blog. Where you add it is under your post. We're going to do that as time goes on. Then your media. Media is where you have your photograph, your audio, your video. Everything that has to do with media will appear under this media library. Then pages. Pages is where you create or delete pages. I'm sure you have seen pages on a website like home, about us, contact us, our products. All those things are pages. All right. Now this is where you can add new page. And of course, you want to delete any page. This is where you also come to. Then comments. Comment has to do with comment people make on your blog. I'm sure you have read a blog before and you made a comment, or you on somebody's exit blog, you see comment, people replying or saying something about that particular article. This is where it appears, or the comment. Then appearance. Appearance is also another very important menu on the WordPress dashboard because you have themes, right? Themes, like I told you about, this is where you manipulate the themes, customize the themes, widgets, menu, background, and theme editor. So here, there's a whole lot to be done, but of course, as you start using them, you understand it. The next one is plugins. Plugins are very, very important as far as WordPress website is concerned. Why? Because plugins helps us to add extra functionality to the website. Anytime you think of adding anything extra as a function to the website, think plugin, because it is plugin that will enable you to do that. All right. So when you want to add new plugin or you want to check install plugin, everything about plugin, you go to plugins. All right. Then users. Users is where you see people who have access to this website. For instance, now you are the only user. If you open, you see that it's just one user. Let's see all users. You see that it's only one person, just you alone as the user. Okay. In this case, me alone. So, but I can add other users. You can see it. It's just one user. Can you see it? Right? I can add other user. I can decide to add other user to this website. So other people that can have access to this WordPress. Meaning that 2 or 3 or 4 persons can build this site together. In fact, they can be seated in several places. One person in Australia, another person in America, another person in Africa. Both of them can collaborate to build this website. That's why you have users. So with their user name and password, they can log in into the website. All right? So another one is the tools. The tools menu contain what you call available tools: import, export, site health, exported personal data, erase personal data. All these we are going to be able to do under tools. Of course, importing of data is when you buy a theme, a fully built theme, which of course in subsequent videos we are going to learn how to do. All right? Then the export is to export things from the website to another place. All right? That's the export. And of course there are other things here. So like I said, when you start using them, you will understand them. Okay? When you start using them, you will understand them. Then there's the settings. Under settings, you have general. So I told you that you can edit some things on the site. Okay, guys. So under settings, there's the general. writing, reading, discussion, media, permalinks. Okay, so as we use this, you're going to understand, what they all stand for, all right? But of course, under the general, you can edit some information like the one I told you that can be edited while we were setting up. You can see those information here. You can edit them, okay? And also edit your admin email. Okay, so that being said, let's get back to the dashboard. So the first thing we're going to do after this installing your WordPress is to install your theme. I told you that the theme is very important, all right, because it controls the look and the feel and the layout of the website, okay? So you go ahead. How do you install the theme? You go to Appearance. Under Appearance, you see Themes, all right? Themes, you click on Themes to install your theme. So there's a particular theme we're going to install. There are several free themes. Actually, when you get to the WordPress back end, there are several free themes that you can use. But there's a particular one we're going to install. So on that theme, you click on Add New to install a new theme. Okay? You're going to search for the theme. The theme is called Hastia. Hastia is a free theme that you can use to build anything from website to blog, anything you want to build. This theme can help you do it, and it's very robust. It has a free, it has a paid one. This is a free one. Let's just go ahead and install. After installing, remember to activate. Once you install either a theme or a plugin, remember that after installing, you must activate. So we activate it, install, and you activate. Okay, so this is active now. You're active now. So if you want to check, okay. So after installing your theme, the next thing is to install some plugins, all right? Sometimes when you install a new theme, it's going to prompt you to install some plugins that come with it. Just go ahead and do that. Majorly for fully built theme, they will ask you to, install the plugins. So if you are prompted, just go ahead and install all the plugins that came with the theme, all right? So now there's another. We're going to install a plugin. There's a plugin we're going to use. It's called. The plugin is a website builder that we're going to use to do our design. It's called Elementor. So plugins, you click on plugins, you click on Add New, all right? Add New. Add New, then you go to Elementor. Elementor. This is the plugin, so you go ahead and install. It's a website builder that will allow us to be able to design. It makes designing a website very simple. You drag and drop and all that, right? Install Elementor, website builder. Okay. All right. So you activate it. After installing, you activate. Okay. So we have our plugin installed, our website builder. So our website is coming up. We have installed the theme. We have installed the plugins. The next thing is to create pages. All right. So we're going to create like 3 or 4 pages. So you want to create a page. I'm sure you know what a page is. A page is actually what makes up a website. Website is several pages, that are connected to a particular domain. So you have home, about us, and other pages, all of them connected to one domain, example.com, all right? Connected to the internet. That's actually what is a website. Now you go to Add New. So we'll start with home, create our home page, home, right? Then we'll click on Publish. It's as simple as that, very simple. All right, so we have created our home page, Add New again. So we can say About, click on Publish. So I've created our About page, right? We can also say Add New, and create our blog page, blog, and click on Publish. So you can see how simple it is. We're just creating pages. Then the last one, let's create a contact page. Contacts, right? And click on Publish. So I've created 4 pages, and they are all live. So what we now need to do is to set our static page. This setting is very, very important. When you are building with WordPress, by default, WordPress, when WordPress was first created, it was created for blog. So most times, when you finish installing a WordPress software, you go straight to the blog page, all right? And that's when you go to the front page, what you'll be seeing is blog. This is actually the blog page, sample blog page. But we're going to set our home as a static page. And how do we do that? You go to Settings. And under Settings, you go to Reading. All right? Under Reading, excuse me, you now go to set a static page. That's a static page. Under Home, you just select Home. Then under post, you select blog. All right. Once you do that, you save. Save. So that means we have now set up our homepage to be our static homepage and our post page to be our static blog page. All right. Now, let's now see our front end. It would have changed. It's no longer what it used to be. So you see that everything will change now. Magic. You can see we've created a website. Can you see what's going on? So our website is already live. Just to do some few edits and we are good. Look at it. It's a simple website. All right. So, but we don't have a menu. So we need to bring out our menu. The menu is missing here. So let's go back. How do we bring out our menu to the front page? All right. What we need to do is to go back to our appearance. And we go to menus, appearance menus, to be able to create our menu, front menu. Click on your menu, and so menu settings. So we want to create our primary menu. Give it a name. We can call it main menu, right? Our main menu. Or still call it your primary menu, still correct. So you just click on create, right? So the primary menu we want to create. So display location is primary. Primary menu is that menu that will appear on top, right? Not the very top one, the main primary menu, because that's what we're creating. So after creating, okay, click on create. Let me see. Click on create. Okay. Okay, so it has been created. What we now need to do is to bring out our menu to appear on our front end. What do? We select them home, our blog, about, contact. We add them to our menu. So they will now appear. We can also rearrange them. You can decide to rearrange them the way they will appear. Okay? Can rearrange them the way they will appear. Let's say I want about to come after home. I'll just drag. Right? And what of the contact page? I can't find. Okay, it's there. So home, about, blog, contact. Then we'll save our menu. Okay? Save our menu. So if we go to our front end to check now, let's go to our front end to check. Let's go to our front end to check. Front end, you just refresh. Can you see the magic? So you can see our website. We have the menu appearing here. So if you go to, this is the home where we are now, right? This is about us. You can see it will be a blank page. There's nothing there. Our blog, there's nothing there too, because we have not added any content, okay? Only the sample blog. You can see that sample blog page that was appearing in front before, hello world, I told you. So this is it here now. So now we have been able to finish creating our pages, okay? Created our pages. The next thing now is to start adding content, all right? So we can decide to retain this, or we can decide that we want to change, like this is our homepage now. We can decide to retain it the way it is, or we can change it and design from scratch, okay, and change everything here. We can actually do that, okay? Okay, so we can decide that we want to alter the look of this homepage. We want to create our own thing. This is the default styling that came with the theme. That's the default look. But let's do something from the scratch, okay? Just to show you how simple this is. So let's go back to our back end. Remember, you have the front end, you have the back end, all right? You can even from the front end, if you click here, you can go to the dashboard, okay? This is the back end. All right, so let's go to our pages, all pages, and let's edit the home page, okay? This is the home page. We just click edit. And remember, we installed a page builder, a website builder, which is called Elementor. So we're going to edit with Elementor. We'll click edit with Elementor. Okay, so it's going to give us an option. It's loading. Okay, so we're going to choose new for this option so that we can design from scratch. Okay, so this is our home page. Our home page is looking very blank. There's nothing there. All right. So we're going to build our structure. So when you come back end, the first thing is to create the structure of the website. So let's just create a structure. Let's say we do one single image. An image here. So this is structure. This is the element. This is where you pick the elements. All right. Structure. we'll have a single image. Then we can have a divider, all right? Divider or a spacer. Let's use a spacer just to create a space in between the first element and the other element. That's the first structure and the second structure. So we'll put a space in between, right? So once you drag and drop and you see this blue line, you drop. So there's a space in between. So the next structure, I'm going to choose two structures like this, right? In these two structures, I will have a text here and I will have an image here, right? So I'll go to the elements and I will pick a text, drop here, drag and drop. Then here I will pick an image to create. So we'll have our second layer of structure. We'll now do the third one. So I put another space. So the spacer, I'll just drop it here to create a space in between here and the next one. So I choose another structure. This time around, I'm going to choose 3 instead of 2. 3 equal structures. And all of them are going to have one image. Right? Image. Another image. Another image. I told you it's simple. Everything we're doing is very simple, drag and drop. All right? So I've created 3 structures, which is not bad for a home page. 1, 2, 3. I think this is fine. Then we can have our blog, latest blog, to be the last one. So we can just create 2 more structures like this. And we'll just, here we can put a text. Right? And we can put blog. In this element, we can put blog here. Let's search for blog. Now, this Elementor is very important that you know that there's a free and paid. For the powerful website builder, there's free and paid one. All right, so you can start with the free one to understand how it works first before you go into the paid stuff. Is that okay? Okay. So let me go to latest post. I think it's latest post. Posts. Is there anything like that? Okay. Posts. Okay, recent posts. So we can use recent posts. So we'll use it as the element here, right, to drag our recent posts. Okay, so we're fine with our homepage structure, just to feed them with content, right? Feed them with content. So how do we feed them with content? We add our image. Go here. I already have some image prepared. Let's just go download. Here, Inspire Web. So I'll pick this image for this place. Okay. So this is how I add the image. So by the time we are done, you see how beautiful our homepage looks. It's very simple. Very simple. I say anybody can build a website, like I told you. So you just insert. Okay, can you see it? All right, so this is our single image that will be there. So we can select here and make it full width. Then we can also select the larger size here. It's this one. We can update. Okay, this is updated, and we come to the second structure. This one has the text and the image. So here we can write our text. I can say welcome to Inspire World, right? Inspire World. We give you access to the most luxurious products and destinations all over the world, right? So for the purpose of it, we can just, all I need to do is to make this big. So we can edit this text. How do you do that? This is edit button. You click on it. You can come to the style, and here you can change the color, make it black. Right? We can go to typography to increase the size. So we can increase the size of this, right, to cover this. And we can also change the color of the text. I told you can change the color of the text, red, blue, anything you like. Okay. Maybe we can even leave it at blue. I think blue is not fine. All right, not bad. Okay. So this is it. Then there's the text shadow. You can blur the text if you want and all that. And the typography, you can also change the weight of the text. You can increase the weight, right? You can also reduce the weight. I think 400 is fine. Okay. The shadow, we don't want any shadow. I think I'm seeing some little shadow there. Text shadow, we don't want any shadow. 0. Okay. So here, we just add the image. Choose an image. Upload. Select. Okay. Let's say we're using this one. Words in the city. Okay. So this is how it's done. It's very simple. And you add. Can you see what's going on? Our website is coming up gradually. We have done the first. We can update. And as you update, you can also check the front end. Let's say we check our front end to see what we are doing, whether it's making sense. All right, can you see it? This is what we have done so far. Is it looking good? Yes, it is. All right, so let's fill in the third one. So here we need image, 3 images. So we'll add our image. Go back to upload, pick the image. Let's say we're using this $1. Okay. So we add, insert the image. We'll do the same thing to this one, insert the image. We can use, which one again? Let's use this, even though it's not the same size, but let's just use it. We're supposed to have equal size, but it's fine. Okay. Then the last one, let's add an image also. Load. Okay. So we can still repeat which other one. Okay. Okay. For the purpose of this, let's just add this, the richest man in the world at the moment. Okay. So close to 300 billion. All right, so this is the 3 images. So we can even go ahead to add text under them, right? So we can say add text under here. Once you see blue drop, you see how to make $1 million text under. You can also add text under this one. Say wealth in this city, right? And this one we can say the richest man. So you can edit from here, you can edit from here, right? The richest man in the world, right? So this text, you can align them anyhow you want. Let's say you want to align, you go to style, right? You can decide to align them center, left or right. So let me leave it center. You can change the color. Let's say it's black we want. You can increase the size, typography. Let's say 120 size, right? 20. And do the same thing to this one. Align center, black. Typography, we use 20 as size. Do the same thing to this one, right? I'll change this to black, and we use 20 for this. 20. All right, then we align center. Okay. All right. So align center. So we're done with this. You can go ahead and save. So this is our homepage. You can see how it's coming up. Then this is our latest blog. Check. Okay, sorry. We'll type in here. Sorry, this is hanging a bit. So let's add some, letters here. We're adding some text. Check out our latest posts. Can even add a subscription form. Subscribe to stay connected. Right? You can edit it. Make it black. Color is black. typography, that's this, and make it 20. Okay, so here any post we publish will appear here. All right, so we can update. So let's see how it looks like on mobile phone. So this is optimized already for mobile. This theme and this builder, website builder, is already optimized for mobile. So this is our tablet. Let's look at the tablet. All right, this is how it looks like on tablet. Okay, this is mobile. This is how it looks like on mobile. So this is mobile. All right. So you can see our website. Is it hard? No, it's not. Okay, good. So let's return back to desktop. Okay. Now you can see that our homepage is done, and if you check the front end, the desktop front end, how does it look? You see how it looks. Beautiful. All right. So we are done with this. So the next thing we'll do is to publish a post so that you see how the post will appear there. So we'll go back to our dashboard. We exit to dashboard, exit to dashboard. And to publish a post, you go to post. So we want to publish one of a blog. So add new. So we can just say the richest man in the world. Let's say that's the title. The richest man in the world. Right? So we publish. Okay, we edit with Elementor. We can publish it and still edit with Elementor. So this is our first post. So we're just going to add content to it, and you see just something little. We're not going to make it too elaborate. You can see it published, right? So we can add our content. Let's say we want to start with an image. Okay. I already have an image of the richest man in the world, so we'll just pick it and drop. So we can write our text under. Put a spacer. Let's space it element. Let's put a space in between. Right. Then let's now add our text. Okay, text. So we can write few lines currently. To be the richest man in the world is something many people will dream of, but at every point in time, there is only one person that can bear that title, and at the moment, the person who is opportune to bear that title is Mr. Elon Musk, right? With a net worth of about $292 billion as at today. All right, so that's our blog. So we'll just leave it at this. We'll publish it. Right? Good. Have a look. All right. If you want to have a look, you can always have a preview of whatever page you are working on, whether it's a blog page or this is our blog. This is how it's looking at. Can you see it? Published. All right. So let's go back to our dashboard. Let's now go to our posts, all posts, so that we can delete the sample posts, so that we make sure that it's only the one we are posting. So this is the sample post. We can trash it. Trash the sample post. Right. By the time we now go to our front end, you will see what will happen. You see that our latest blog will now have the one we have published. Can you see it? Awesome. The richest man in the world. We can even do something to it to make it more beautiful. Edit. Let's add a featured image. Set a featured image so that our blog will look much more cool. So update. Right. Okay, so when you go to our homepage and refresh, this is what you're going to see. Can you see it? So this is our latest blog. If you go to the blog page, can you see it? Awesome. So you can see we have a website. The only thing remaining is to fill up the other pages, all right? Fill up the other pages with content. So we have done home, we have done blog. So you just to fill up the about and contact, which is very simple. You have seen how we do. So this is how to build a website, guys. Is it not simple? It's very simple. So the last thing we're going to do is to add our logo. Every website has a logo. Add our logo, we add our favicon, and our website is up. How do we do that? So we'll go back to appearance. We'll go to customize. Go to customize. We just add our logo and our website identity. And we are done with this. Like I told you, this is very simple. This is very simple. It's not difficult. It's very, very simple. All right. It's very, very simple. Okay. So let's go to site identity. Under site identity, let's add our logo. Select logo. Okay. Upload files. So go to our logo. This is our logo. Okay. So we can just select. Okay. We can crop it. Crop it. All right. Good. So that's our logo. Also add our site icon. Use the same. Our site icon. Okay. So we just, okay. This is fine. It's not capturing everything, but it's okay. Crop. Site icon is this icon that appears. Okay, let me show you. Here, every website has an, look at the icon of Namecheap, Gmail, Canva, Microsoft. So every site has an icon. All right. We'll publish. So after publishing, let's now go and see our front end. You see that this icon will change. Can you see it? It has changed already. Can you see it? Your home of luxury, our tagline. So guys, we have a website. Awesome. We have a website and it is ready. So guys, this is how to build a website. I mean, it's just, it's as simple as this. You can see we did not do any coding. We are just dragging, dropping. And we've not spent any other money apart from the money we spent to buy the hosting and the domain, which is not even up to $30. So you see that with less than $30, you can actually build a website. And you can see how beautiful our website is looking. Looking cool, all right? And this is awesome. This is awesome. I told you, it's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's not something complicated. Building a website from scratch. And that's what we have done. If you followed me up to this point, I say thumbs up to you. So if you have gotten value from this video, what do? Give us a thumbs up. Like the video. Subscribe. Of course, subscribe to, in fact, do it now. Do it now. Just go ahead, click on that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. And please share the video to anyone you feel might have need for this. Of course, if there's any other thing you feel we have missed out that you may want to know, please comment section, let us know. And if there's any other topic you want us to cover, let us know. Our focus, our mission here is to give you access to digital skills for free. Those things that you pay a lot of money to get, we give it to you for free, and we are there to support you, okay? You're going to see our link to our social media, so you can join our social media. You can be part of our community, and also join our Telegram, join our like our social media, follow us on social media so that you know what is going on. And if you want to reach out to us, the email is there. You can always reach out to us on anything. All right. So guys, this is where the video comes to an end, and I will see you in the next video.